What's up, guys? So I'm just gonna show you exactly what this does.
Welcome to OpenTX.
And why it's better than any other video you'll see about putting music on your Taranis. Alright, so that's one song. I'm just skipping it. All in one switch. And if I leave it there and let the whole song play, it's just going to skip to the next song once it's done. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the first link in my description. It's just a Luascript that will be the music shuffler. You go right here to download, plug it, and open with, and of course you're going to need to have WinRAR, so if you don't have it, just go Google it and download it, or look up a video on it. Alright, once you do that, drag this little script to your desktop. Alright, the next thing we need is Audacity, because the Taranis doesn't understand MP3, so you're going to have to change it to .wav file. And this will help us do it quick. Alright, so you go to download. By the way, this will be the second link in my description. You go to download and click your system. I have Windows, so I'm going to do Windows. And do the one that includes the help files, or whichever one you want. Save. And then install it. Don't worry, all this does is Audacity. It doesn't install any extra bullshit. Okay, next, install. Next, finish. Alright, so this is Audacity. For now we don't need it, so I'm just going to minimize it. Alright, now the good part, the Luascript. Alright, so this Luascript, it has a readme which gives you all the instructions. If you want, you could skip most of this video and just do those instructions, or you could just follow along with me so you could understand better, but they're pretty accurate. Alright, so the first step is open music2.lua in your favorite text editor. Alright, let's do that. So in the folder where we have the Luascript, music2.lua, open it with your favorite text editor. Mine is Notepad++. Alright, so I opened it. Let's go back to instructions. You can make the following changes to the script. Track equals 10. Change it to the number of songs that you have. So let's say I have 8. I change this number to 8 on the music2.lua, which is right here. Track, I'm going to change it to 8. Right. Next one is SF slot. Don't worry about this because you're just going to copy a screenshot for this part. Alright, SWDEF. This is the switch that you're going to use to activate the shuffler. So here they have SD set up, but I personally like SE. It's just one of the switches on the Taranis. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change it to SE. By the way, this is the actual program. Here, this is just a readme. It doesn't do anything. You don't put it in your Taranis or anything. Oh, let me just get that back. Alright. This SW play. You find SW play and then change it to the switch position you want. So since I picked SE in here, SE, I'm gonna go to the SEs and I'm gonna pick which one I like. I guess this one's all the way down, this one's at stock position, and this one's in the middle. I like it in the middle, so I'm gonna pick 15. So I'm gonna go SW play in the music2.lua, and I'm gonna change it to 15. Here there's instructions too, comments, so it's pretty simple. Alright, so once you do that, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the music2.lua and you're gonna hit the save. Alright, it's saved. So we're done with that. Alright, before we start doing all these steps, let's convert our music. Open up Audacity. Alright, it's open. And then go to your music folder. Alright, I'm only going to do 8 of them, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and just drag and drop to Audacity. Alright, once they're all in the Audacity, go to tracks, stereo, track to mono, because the Taranis only has one speaker and stereo is 2 speakers, so we're going to change it to just 1 speaker. Alright, it did its thing for all of them. Now I'm going to change the frequency, the sampling frequency, to 32,000. You do this, if not, the Taranis will play your music slower than it actually is supposed to be played. From what I've heard, I guess it can't handle a higher sampling frequency of 32,000. Alright, once you did that, those 2 things, you know, track, mono, and then change the project rate frequency, which is the sampling frequency, you go to File, and you go to Export Multiple, since we imported multiple songs. If you just had one, then just export audio, but we exported multiple to save time. Hit that, find where you want to place them, desktop, rate file, select folder, hit export, and then hit OK as many songs as you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now it's exporting them. It doesn't take that long, but if you have a lot of songs, let's say like 100, it might take like 5-10 minutes. Alright, so it exported all of them. We're done with Audacity. So, alright, here's our .wav files, which I put them in there. And if you want to check if they're .wav, then just go to properties and see it says wave file .wav. Alright, once you do that, you go back to the readme or just follow along. So it says copy music2.lua file to your transmitter script function folder. Alright, we could do this later. Copy sample waves to your transmitter sounds EEN folder. Okay, so we're gonna do both of these now. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your Taranis, you're gonna put both the bottom trims to the center and turn on the Taranis, all 3 at the same time, which I'm gonna do right now after I connect it. Alright, so I connected it. One thing that you need to do before you transfer the files to your sounds EEN folder, you're going to go and change the name of your files to this format. So M01, the next one will be M02, M02, following one will be M03, next one will be M04, M05, make sure the M is capitalized, M06, M07, M08. So you do this, and the highest M number, let's say you had up to like 12, you have M12. Okay, if you don't do this, then the Luascript will not recognize them. They need to be named in this format. Alright, so I had put in my Taranis a while ago. You go to your SD card in your Taranis, which is this one. Don't click on this one. Click on the SD card in your Taranis. Alright, go to Sounds, EEN, and this is where you're going to put the .wav files in that format, which is using the ammo whatever, and then with the .wav. I've already copied and pasted previous ones that I had. See, you see ammo1, ammo2, M15, all that stuff. So I'm not going to drag and drop. You just drag and drop it in there, but I'm not going to do it because I already have the songs I want. Alright, after doing that, go back up. Alright, you go to scripts. In scripts, you go to functions. In functions, you put your music2.lua, which is in your Luascript folder on your desktop. Alright, so you're just going to drag and drop this on there. Alright, I'm not going to do it because as you see, I already have one in there. Okay, once you do that, we'll go back to the little thing here. Alright, so this part is super simple. And we're going to solve it just using the screenshot that came with this thing. No, it's not a function. Shit, did I close it? Yeah. Alright, in the Luascript that you downloaded initially, there's a screenshot. You're going to copy this almost exactly, except for SD minus will be the switch that you chose. Remember the switch we chose a while ago? And then SD down will be the same switch that you chose. So if you picked SD, you could copy this exactly as it was. Since I picked SE, I changed this to SE minus and then SD minus. And you have to copy the rest of this exactly as you see it, and in the exact line, the same order. If not, then it won't work. You find this page by going, you hit, give me 1 second. You hit menu, like top, you hit page 10 times. Okay, once you do that, you hit up to get down to the last special functions, which are 64 and 63. And you start copying all of this, except for SD minus and SD down will be the switch that you chose. I don't think I need to show you how to do this. You just have to hit enter here, enter again, change it to the switch, go to the next one, enter, change it to Luascript, go to the next one, and enter, and so forth. Once you do that, your Taranis will have the music files that you put into it, and just hit the switch to the center position or whatever switch you picked, and it'll start playing the music. Now, if in the future you decide to add more music, you're going to have to find the Luascript on your Taranis, which is going to be in Luascript function, and that's where it's going to be. You're going to edit it, and then you're going to see in track number, you're going to change it to how many tracks you have. If you don't do this and you add more tracks, it's just not going to play them. And on top of doing that, 15, I change it to 15, and I'm going to add 7 new ones. On top of doing that, remember to rename your tracks by M0, M06, M07, M08, M09, M010, M10, M11, M12, there's no M010 obviously. Alright, and that's all you need to be able to do this. Alright, a couple of things I forgot to say. In the special functions, you're going to have to do this to each model that you have in your Taranis. Because, you do it for one, it's not going to work for the next model. By models I mean crafts, you have different crafts bound to your Taranis. So just make sure you do it to each model that you want. Alright, and if Windows would stop bothering me. Computer. Alright. So my Taranis has an SD card. I hope you put an SD card in yours. If you don't have this stuff, you could look up a video on like updating your Taranis, and then they show you that you need to install these onto your SD card. It's just copy and paste some stuff. Okay, so just search up a video, update to the latest version of OpenTX. It's not that hard, and after you update, drag and drop this stuff to your Taranis, and then you're gonna have everything you need to do this. If this video helped you, like and maybe subscribe. I like doing videos like this, but I like flying better. So more videos are coming in the future, and remember to drink lots of water and have a good day.